Yo, what's up guys, Boss Winter here, and we are finally doing another one of the random YouTube episodes. I haven't done this in a while actually, and I thought I'd do one of these because all I'm usually doing is just games and all other stuff on like Bleach and Resident Evil. Resident Evil's finished, well, in fact no, I have to do one more video on that. But I feel looking on my videos recently thinking, what have I not done in a while? And I thought of this. And I've got like 3 other episodes to do for this thing. So it's kind of so yeah, it's a different thing because I haven't reacted to anything in a while. So I thought we'd do it now, and what we're gonna be reacting to is top 5 scariest things caught on dashcam. Nah, I actually don't even know what dashcam is. I don't know if it's an old thing, but this is we're just gonna find out what this is. I'm recently recording in my bedroom because downstairs is like everything where the TV's on and everything, and my dad's cooking, so I don't want to be in the way. So my bedroom's the best place to do it. So without further ado, let's get into this. I'm hoping my sound is on. My sound is definitely on. I'm gonna turn it down a bit. Let's do it. Let's go. Okay, weirdest start ever.
What's up everyone, and welcome back to Top 5 Central. This day...
If you haven't realised, every single one I've done is probably just them. No. A few of them isn't them, but I'm always watching top... I've even just forgot what they're called. Let me just find out what they are again. One second.
What's up everyone, and welcome back to Top 5 Central.
Top 5 Central. I always watch them because they always have the best things on here.
This day and age, a lot of things that happen in this crazy world is captured on phones, GoPros, but more importantly, dash cams. I mean, people drive all the time, and crazy things happen all the time. So today we're going to combine the two and look at the 5 scariest things caught on dash cam. Now, I'm sure a lot of you have been in a car at least once in your life, so make sure to like the video and comment the craziest thing you've ever seen while being in a car. Whoever comments the craziest thing gets pinned at the top of the comments for everyone else to see. But with that said, let's jump right into it. Number 5. So police have to know how to deal with a lot of crazy situations, but I'm willing to bet things like this were never in their training. I mean, at first this seems like a normal car chase, but then suddenly the car wheels around and disappears. That's right, after swerving all over the road, it just changes direction for no reason, and when the police turn around to follow it, it's gone? Okay, so they do eventually see it again, and it's not hard for them to catch back up.
Wait, what?
With that said, things get weird again though, because the car manages to escape them in a way that should be impossible. Don't believe me? Well, here's what happened. The car swerved around again for a while, then took off at a speed police didn't know it could go. Not just that, but it swerved off the road again and drove away, and when the police caught up, they just couldn't follow. Why? Well, it looked like the car had driven straight through a closed wire fence, and they could see the taillights pulling away as they watched.
That's weird.
However, the fence was completely intact and no real car could have driven through it. Spooky, right?
To the police as he swerves all over the road, driving like a man possessed. And just when he's really thrown the cops for a loop, he gets back on a straightaway, showing off a seemingly supernatural speed.
CFM still approaching F16.
In just a moment, he's going to make a turn into the twilight zone. Watch. The fence at the end means no way out, or does it?
Yo, that's weird.
Even watching it again, cops are unable to make sense of it. All they see...
How the hell is that even possible? There's no way. You can't even get through the fence. And you mustn't have gone through it. Because there's no hole there.
It's an intact fence and nothing more than the vanishing taillights of what the Garden City PD has come to call the ghost car.
Number 4.
What the fuck?
So this is one of those stories that seems pretty creepy. When you take away all the weird stuff, what's really going on is actually quite sad.
Oh no,
like
fuck that, look at that. This is nearly 4 in the morning.
These were called on these 2 creepy clowns, because when a kid asked if he could pass them, one of them showed him a knife. Obviously that freaked him out enough to call the cops, and to be fair, the clowns did exactly what they asked, but they ended up getting arrested for way more than just hanging out in a clown costume at 4 a.m.
Oh, shit.
Basically, one of the clowns and the woman driving him around had a 4-year-old kid together, and they left her alone at home just so they could do the prank. Clearly, that's really screwed up, because no kid that young should be left by themselves, especially not at night in an empty house. Anyway, they were charged for neglect, and the kid was put in care, as well as the other clown getting charged for a disturbance with a deadly weapon. So yeah, creepy clowns might be scary, but I think we could all agree that dangerous parenting is even worse.
Why did they think that was a good idea? Why did they think that was like the best thing to do? Like, are they okay? Are they okay?
Guys, just make sure to keep your hands where we can see them, alright?
217 down 10.
217. Couldn't even fight it.
Number 3.
Wow.
So here's the thing, there's nothing about this video that actually seems dangerous or threatening, and yet it's still one of the scariest things I've ever seen. Like, there's something really spooky about driving down an empty country road at night, especially if you bump into someone who looks like they really shouldn't be there. And that's what happens here, because this dude turns the corner and immediately sees a man in a suit. Not just that, but he's holding a briefcase and an umbrella, and he immediately runs away when he sees the light. Freaked out yet? Well, it gets way worse, because it turns out there's a whole gang of them standing in the grass. That's right, a bunch of grown men with suits and umbrellas, all bobbing weirdly and looking at the dude in the car. As if that couldn't get any weirder, there's something burning in the background, which has made most people assume it was some kind of like cult meeting. With that said, maybe it was just like a really, really secret business meeting, because it looks like that's what they're all dressed for, am I right?
I mean, it's called Call the Police. That's what it's called. Like, seriously though, just call the police. If you don't know what to do, just do that, because it's very suspicious. Random people in suits and wearing an umbrella with a briefcase. You're gonna do something about it. Look at that. And then you see that, you're like, no, that's not normal.
Number 2.
So weird.
Sure, creepy clowns and weird ghost cars are scary, but I don't think there's anything more frightening than a real-life threat. I mean, these guys are trapped in their car in the middle of a fire, which is about as terrifying of a situation as you can get.
Oh, it's awesome.
The firefighters are there, but there's no more water, and it seems like everybody is freaking out. Like, the safest thing to do was for everyone to stay in their vehicles and stay still, but the truck in front of these guys panicked and backed into them. So like, dealing with a fire is already awful, but almost being in a serious car accident too? Yeah, that's something else. Anyway, these guys do the right thing and waited out in their truck, but that doesn't mean the view isn't ultra scary. You could see like the ash raining down from the sky, and eventually the air gets so dark and thick that you could barely even see the fire. I know this is their job and everything, but it's pretty intense, and I've got to give them credit for staying so calm all the way through.
Burn over, Scotty, burn over. Burn over, Scotty. Fuck me! Jesus fucking Christ! Burn over!
Just broadcast if any units are out.
Activated, mate.
You don't panic.
And we are on Bosley's Road, Wilshire. And I'm saying go back there.
Wow.
Okay, here's our honorable mention. I've said already that nothing is creepier than driving down an abandoned road at night, and I'm pretty sure that's true even if you're a cop. Anyway, this poor dude is stuck patrolling at 3 a.m., so he probably wasn't expecting to see anything out of the ordinary. The thing is, he suddenly swerves off the main road and comes face to face with a woman standing in the middle of the path. I'm not joking. She's wearing nothing but her underwear for some reason, and she's also standing in a fire, so it's pretty clear that whatever's going on isn't normal. It gets even weirder though, because after just watching her for a while, the cop dims his headlights. And that's when things get strange, because in the low light, it looks like she's just hovering off the ground, and her feet are dangling in the fire. It only lasts a few seconds, but after that, she spreads her arms and looks straight at the cop, which is a sign that things aren't gonna end well. I've got no idea how it ends, or even if it's real, but it's definitely not a situation I'd want to deal with.
Oh, for fuck, no. No way. No way. I mean, you see a woman in fire in her underwear, you do not even go towards her. You don't even move anywhere. You just go. I wouldn't want to be a part of this stuff. Or even check out either. That's weird. Right, that's creepy. That is creepy. What's going on with the fucking cameras? It's static everywhere.
Number 1.
Let's check out this one now.
So what I really like about this video is that the guy's reactions are totally believable. Like, that's exactly what I'd do in that situation. I mean, there's 2 of them in the car, and they're driving down a road by themselves. When they turn the corner, they get a pretty nasty shock. Basically, there's someone or something in the middle of the road, and it looks like a figure sitting down cross-legged.
I can't see that.
Now, if that happened to me, I'd probably throw the car straight back in reverse and haul out of there. And that's exactly what these guys do.
Yeah.
Like, they're just repeating how scary it is to each other, but in the calmest voices possible, obviously because they don't want their friend to know they're freaking out. It's pretty funny, but it's also nice that they're honest, because in a lot of ghost videos, the people don't react at all. But yeah, after watching this, I'll go ahead and stick to driving when it's very nice, warm, and sunny.
My mistakes ask one. Huh? My mistakes ask one. I think I see lights. Oh no, that's just street lights.
Okay, that's a bit scary.
Yeah.
That's a bit scary.
That is very scary.
Yo,
That's
see the action straight away. That's my reaction. No, I'm gone.
Okay, that's a bit scary.
Yeah.
Would you ever go up to that?
That's a bit scary.
That is very scary.
Would you ever go up to it?
And there's a video on the top 5 scariest things.
Would you ever go up to the guy with the crossed legs? Whoa, that's actually creepy. Why was that even... I don't get people sometimes. Why are they just randomly there? When they they should not even be there. It's so weird. I've actually enjoyed this episode of this random YouTube episodes. Like, really? I don't get it. The point in the comments, would you go up to the guy with the crossed legs? Tell me, would you? Because I would want to know how brave you guys are. But if you did, then you're crazy. You are just crazy. But I hope you all enjoyed this episode of the YouTube random episodes, because I ain't done one in a while. And I don't know if you liked it, but I enjoy doing them. I mean, it's just what I wanted to do. I haven't actually done one in a while, but hope you guys enjoyed it. Please drop a like in this video if you liked it. Leave a comment down below what you thought about this video. And hit that subscribe button if you're new. And I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out, everybody. Goodbye.